Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. So today's sermon title is Behold Your Mother. So this was the words spoken by Jesus to John, at the cross. And Mary is there, and Jesus is there in pain, dying. And what did he say? He's thinking about his mother. Even in pain, Jesus is consoling his mother. And the subtitle is Lessons from My Godly Mother. So think about the lessons you've learned from your mother. So I Googled lessons from my mother. And this is what other people say. My mother taught me to appreciate a job well done. If you're going to kill each other, do it outside. I just finished cleaning. Looks like the people who are laughing are moms of boys, right? My mother taught me about justice. One day you'll have kids, and I hope they turn out just like you. Godly women and people ponder what their children or others say instead of lashing out at them. Godly women are perceptive. Jesus was teaching at the temple. Mary couldn't understand when Jesus said, "I'm in the business of God." But she pondered, and Mary did a lot of pondering. She pondered when Gabriel spoke to her. She pondered when Jesus spoke to her, "I'm in the business of God." One thing we can learn from Mary is thinking deeply. When God speaks to us, why is it so? Instead of lashing it out immediately, maybe it would be a good time to step back when we hear from God or from others about God. So godly women are perceptive. Mary was perceptive to provide and protect her son. Even though she didn't understand her role, she took on that role that purpose God has given us. And even though she didn't understand how that's going to happen, how Jesus is going to save the world. What can we learn from Mary as a mother? Mary fulfilled the purpose that God has for her. And she had that sustainable faith from the beginning to the end, to the cross. So do you know the purpose that God has for you? Do you know the gifts that God has given you to carry out that purpose? And then do you have sustaining faith and love to carry that purpose consistently? Christian life is not just about one day, but being able to follow consistently. So as we celebrate Mother's Day, let us try to remember the lessons from our mother. Think about the legacy, the tradition that she has given to us. And then let that memory be cherished through your faith and action. Amen?